This is Chris Franchise, and you're now watching 2SEATER Radio. Yes, sir.
Check. We live from the 2SEATER headquarters with our guy Chris Franchise, man. What's going on, bro?
What's the deal, man?
You said you ain't even know we was about to.
Nah, I wasn't, but I'm excited, man. For real.
Yeah.
I've never done anything like this, but I'm down for trying new things. You feel me?
You've never done like an interview or a conversation with anybody like about just what you have going on and like the shit you've done?
I mean, I had like one of those Voyage LA type of interviews, but then I realized like, man, that's not a real interview.
Yo, tap me two times. You know what's crazy? Because people take them Jones, and me and Brandon have had this conversation. They take them Jones,
you start hitting,
and like I feel like it's such an ego booster more than it is like that platform doesn't care about shit.
For real, nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what is that, John?
It's like an AI or something. I don't even know, bro.
Like there's no real connection to that. You feel me? It's not building a real culture. But shout out to everybody with a Voyage interview.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
No, just to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just for real.
No disrespect. But yeah, so yeah, we here. So you from Long Beach?
From Long Beach, born and raised.
So you know what's crazy, man? So 2SEATER started in Philly.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but somehow, and I don't know what your affiliation is now with Overtime, but I'm gonna bring it up just because it is a part of you.
Oh no, for sure.
Like I feel like 2SEATER was doing what we were doing on the East Coast, and you guys were doing a lot of cool shit out here on the West Coast.
Oh, most definitely.
And that was like my first introduction to you. You know what I mean? I can't run away from that.
No,
so like, talk to us about kind of like how you began building up an audience out here on the West Coast.
Man, so I had a conversation with my boy RJ, and we were trying to do like some type of like Ill Roots type of like culture, like media platform where we play the type of music that we like out here. Not necessarily like LA, Long Beach culture, but stuff that me and him fucked with, like Atlanta shit, New York shit, like basically the whole United States, like the alternative rap. SoundCloud rap, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do some type of thing like that, and we wanted to DJ and play this at events. So we started off, we did like warehouse parties. Yeah. So we were doing stuff like that.
DJing.
Yeah. And playing music. And eventually we were like, you know what? Let's do some let's go to bars. Let's like try to do that and put our music out over there into those like avenues and stuff like that. So, shout out to my boy Ken too. He was the manager behind it. He was like helping us get gigs. He locked in Lock and Key with us for us. What else? Yeah, basically just trying to like go to different bars and just playing our music, trying to create a different culture.
And I don't know how that connection, because I feel like, Brandon, and tell me what you think, but I feel like it was very similar to us being in Philly.
That's what we was on.
Yeah, we was just like, we would go out and be like, okay, we like this. And I don't know if Philly is either hip to it or like nobody's playing it.
Nobody's playing that shit.
And like, how can we tap in with like a lot of the newer emerging shit or the SoundCloud shit or Atlanta shit or Texas shit? I was spending time in Florida. I was discovering Florida shit. I had lived in DC. I was new about a lot of cool DMV shit. I'm just like, how do I like bring that into like Philly culture? And we're both from the city, so I think the same what you had going on, and you're like from here, but we don't want to just focus on shit here. We want to introduce shit. Is like where exactly we were. So how did you first like discover 2SEATER then?
I think, bro, it was through Nuvo. It was that group chat that we had.
So was it Nuvo or was it us doing something with Trap? I feel like it was Trap.
Was it Trap? It might have been Trap. I don't necessarily remember, or if it was in that group chat. But shout out to Trap too.
Yeah, shout out to Champagne Trap, man.
Real one. Nah, but it's like, I think I agree with you on that. Like we had the same type of like vibe on the West Coast of what you guys had going out in Philly.
Yeah.
So that's where we connect for real.
Yeah, that's hard. So, are you still working with Overtime, or like you know what I'm saying, where are we at right now? Because I want to make sure we stay in the present.
Yeah. So in the present time, those are still family. Yeah. I got them, they got me. But right now, I'm just focusing on my music, producing. Yeah. I'm trying to steer away from like the DJing stuff because I really want to build my portfolio as a producer.
And so that's what I wanted to get into. You know, 2SEATER is working on some things. You've come through, you know, and we definitely grateful for like what you've been adding to what we're working on right now. We haven't even spoken to that yet. So, but like, when did you start producing? I think that's when you really, really grabbed my attention, bro. Just as far as Chris franchise, you know, beyond everything else, it was like I saw you was doing these crazy edits and remixes to like people's favorite songs, and you had your own sound, but it had like a West Coast bounce. And I would like hit you up. This is before we ever really was talking. I would hit you up like, yo, can you email me this?
No,
like,
real.
yo, I want to spin this in one of my sets.
For
you know
real,
what I'm saying?
For real.
And like, that's when I really started tapping in with you. You know what I mean? As Chris, and I want to know when did that come about? Like the producing and shit.
Man, so it really started my senior year of high school. It was like college applications day, and I was like sitting there like, damn, what am I gonna be when I finish high school? And my dad was actually a music producer.
Okay.
And I sat there and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pursue music and I'm gonna try to continue what his legacy was, but like in my own style.
Fire.
And from there, I was making beats from 2014 to 2017, just like learning how to do it.
Yeah.
And I guess you can say like my SoundCloud started actually getting like notoriety. I'd say at the end of 2017, that's when I was being consistent, like making beats every day, trying everything out. Like I was making house remixes, trap remixes, R&B stuff, everything. Just trying to see what I felt comfortable with, and you know, just getting the hours in, like the 10,000 hour rule type of thing.
Yeah. It's fire. What's your ethnicity?
My ethnicity. I love that question. That's my favorite question, man.
What's his ethnicity, bro?
Could you guys take a guess?
I can't call it. No.
Can't call it? All right. What about you, Trey?
I can't call it, bro. I'm gonna be real. It could go a lot of ways.
All right, man. Well, I get like Samoan a lot. I get Mexican. I've gotten Indian, but I'm black and Filipino.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom's Filipino and my dad was black.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad was actually from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, that's where The Office took place.
Yeah. You know, Dunder Mifflin. Shout out Dunder Mifflin.
Shout out Dunder Mifflin, yo. What you think was the edit or the Chris franchise remix that really started getting shit moving?
Man, so I got this track called Drip, which was a remix of Tech Lun's. I don't know if you guys have heard of Tech.Lun. That song, it just did numbers on SoundCloud. I didn't do no promotion. Yeah. It just got reposted on a bunch of different like repost platforms. And from there, once I started to see that, because I'm going from like 100 followers, I'm getting like 50 plays a week, to now seeing 500 plays a week, now it turned into 1,000. I'm like, oh shit.
Plays a week,
yeah. And I'm like, I'm not doing this with no type of promotion or anything. So like, I thought that was crazy. So I started dropping more, and I think the next remix was the Praise the Lord remix with what's his name? ASAP Rocky and Skepta. Yeah. So I dropped that one, and it went from there. Have
you listened to any of his edits and remixes?
Maybe shit that you sent, but I just more so the beats
than more the production. Yeah, you definitely heard his shit because I put his shit in. I put your songs in 2SEATER radio mixes like on our past episodes.
Oh yeah.
When we do mixes, I've definitely put some Chris franchise edits in there.
Appreciate it.
Damn. So, do you feel like from your perspective, because you're not like an artist, but you obviously do production, that SoundCloud is dead for people that are like doing stuff like what you're doing?
You know, it's like a roller coaster right now. I felt like peak SoundCloud was 2016.
Yeah.
And then it kind of slowly went down, and then 2019 it was pretty dead. But now, as far as like the underground, it's like the healthiest it's ever been. I see it going back up right now.
How you feel about SoundCloud right now, Brian?
It's kind of like you said, it comes and it goes. But right now, I don't know. I haven't been on it as much. Only to like, because we gotta upload shit from 2SEATER, but I don't be like on it as much as I should be, just like looking for shit.
I never turned my back on SoundCloud. I can say I'm not on it as much as I was, but I just from a searching standpoint, like from a digging, like a new era of digging standpoint, it's like it's nothing like it as far as discovering. Like Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, you're not finding like the young new sounds, cool shit on those, because it's like it's something about that SoundCloud algorithm that's just like unbeatable, yo.
Nah, for sure.
Like the way it's just like it matches a track you do like to like the other shit that's like it. It's just something about that joint that's just like fire and shit.
Nah, for real.
So like, who's your dream collab as a producer?
Damn, dream collab, Kanye West.
Yeah.
I'd love to work with Kanye for sure.
Like right off the bat, you ain't even hesitate.
Yeah, cause that was like my idol growing up, like as far as production, and as far as the whole culture, everything that he does, like what he does with Easy, like his mindset is crazy.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
You be geeked when niggas be here talking about, yeah, yo, you funny.
I be geeked, bro. Yeah, cause Ye he's our Michael Jackson, bro.
He really is.
Like no one has ever in our life has ever done it like that. We could go on for like the next 10 minutes. You feel me?
But if I would say like in the new generation, I say Lucky.
Yeah, you fuck with Lucky hard.
Lucky's hard. Lucky's pretty
Lucky's
hard.
Lucky hard.
Tony Snow, 10K Duncan.
Yeah.
They going crazy too.
Yeah, shout out. We broke our Lucky record at one of our live streams. Which song was that? It's on the you don't fucking remember. Y'all could go watch a live stream and see that shit. But we broke it was before he dropped the tape. And then Tony Snow, you know what I'm saying, 2SEATER alum. Shout out to that guy.
Nah, for real.
You know, appreciate you showing love to the platform early. Yeah, he was on here early before we was even doing YouTube.
Word.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But yeah, man. So, what do you think is like next? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as Chris Franchise, I know you said you packaging, working on your portfolio, building it out as a producer. What's next for you?
What's next? Just building up my YouTube as well. Doing the type beats. That's something that I never wanted to do. Like I told myself, like, you know what? Like I'm not gonna come into the game doing type beats, but I feel like as where I'm sitting right now, I feel like I can't lose anything. So if I try it out, like, might as well. You feel me?
I've seen kids go to the stu and type in like Baby Cody type beat.
Yeah.
And then like grab that shit like, yo, this shit's hard. Who produced this?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I've watched it happen. So I know what you're saying because it feels nasty, right?
Nasty.
Like it feels nasty. It feels like I don't want to do this. Like this don't feel like this.
It's like because I don't want to be known as a type beat producer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be like in the studios, like you know what I'm saying, like being at
that
sessions.
shit is inevitable. Though,
but
I feel like to be like placed at the time. Cause all the they got Pierre Morgan type beats.
Yeah, filthy type beats. Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be known as like, oh yeah, you make. I'm not trying to copy nobody's sound. I'm trying to put my sound out there, but how I think my sound with this artist would be like. Yeah. So that's my approach with the type beats.
Let's take a quick shot a clock break real quick.
Let's do it. Cheers, man.
Cheers to Chris Franchise, the LA
Shout out
Philly.
2SEATER Audio, man.
Yes, sir. So what kind of like, we just took that shot and made me think of nightlife and shit. What turned you off from DJing? Not turned you off, but because you still DJ, but what made you say, I want to focus more on my production and I'm trying to get a little bit more away from the DJing regularly?
Man, well, I thought you were going to say what turns me off. I'd say like people who request songs now playing.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Nah, but
I feel that.
What steered me away from DJing was I wanted to have my image be focused more on production because I felt like people see me as a DJ more than a producer.
Yeah.
And I came into DJing on some like selection, like let's say Sango or Esther, like they're known as a producer, but they play their music at shows. So that was kind of the approach I wanted to do with DJing, and that's what I was doing with Overtime. I was playing my remixes there, playing some unreleased stuff, playing some stuff that I fucked with, but it kind of turned into something else. It was like people see me more as a DJ than a producer, and that's kind of what I didn't want.
Yeah, I feel that. You know what? You want to know something about 2SEATER? I feel like people know about this, like the radio show. Yeah. And like this is way beyond a radio show. And we're trying to map out how we're going to continue delivering without people just saying, "Oh, that's the podcast."
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we do an interview. We have people come through, we kick it, we talk. But like, it's so much other shit we do, and we're trying to just diversify that and then figure out a way to not be like, oh, they just do everything. But it's like still understand that we're creating like a community and platform with a foundation in audio. So it's like everything has to do with sound and music culture, but we build on top of that. So it could be DJs, it could be parties, it could be whatever, but this is just an opportunity for us to like display the people we're connecting with in the culture, but we're connecting so many dots behind the scenes that people don't see.
Right on.
And just trying to like get people to understand that. So we're facing the same plate, bro.
Nah, you feel me? We on the same page, bro. For real, bro.
Yeah, bro. So I completely get it when you're trying to like really direct your brand. And brand, he gets on me a lot. Like we have to be able to tell them what it is we do.
Right. Isn't that like the most like conflicting question? Like, what is it? Like, I'm like, I can show you, but I can't explain.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it for sure.
Yeah,
I feel it, but it's just like you gotta be able to do that.
Nah,
like,
for real.
Because people just they're not smart.
Yeah.
So what's some cool like LA Long Beach shit that the people need to get hip to?
Man, so I'd say Blue Bucks Clan.
Okay, yeah,
LA.
I feel like they've made a strong national wave.
Ramble.
Ramble from Long Beach.
Oh, Ramble. I don't know if he's from I think he's from San Pedro,
okay,
which is like LA County.
Okay.
But as far as from my city, Long Beach, Charles from Long Beach. Shout out to Charles.
His name is Charles from Long Beach?
His rap name is Charles from Long Beach.
That's
going
hard.
crazy. Who else? Stray, Double S. He's going crazy. Reaper Moot. They on some crazy shit. Shout out Reaper Mafia. They going crazy.
Yeah.
As far as producers, Nice Guy Vinny, Ant Dog, Quincy Beats. Shout out to them. They going crazy too.
Okay.
Desi G. Huey Briss, a lot of different like Long Beach artists.
Huey Briss
like
just did something at Burgers 99.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, with Budgie. Right.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's fire. I mean, is there anything else you feel like you want people to take away from this interview? As far as people just getting introduced to Chris Franchise as the producer.
Man, just the next 6 months, see what I put out. You feel me? Yeah. I'm going crazy. I'm staying consistent. Steady in motion, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's get it, man. I'm glad you came through. I'm glad we could get this episode knocked out. We've been wanting it, you know what I mean? We want to continue to work with you off air as far as, with the production and just connecting each other with people, you know what I mean? You done put us on some shows and shit for us to do some guest sets. I know you try to stay away from DJing, but once we get this 2-seater event launched, we still might have to call your phone, bro.
I might have to come out of retirement, bro, for real.
You got anything else you want to add? All right, appreciate you sliding through. Let people know where to follow you at.
You can follow me at One Chris Franchise on Instagram, One Chris Franchise on Twitter, and SoundCloud Chris Franchise. And I'm on Spotify, Apple Music. Yes, sir.
Well, yeah, and Chris has fire projects on streaming platforms too, so don't sleep on them, Jones.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, them shits are hard.